In the world of numismatics, certain coins possess an allure that captivates collectors and investors alike. One such coin is the 1993 US quarter dollar. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another piece of everyday currency, but as time has passed, it has evolved into a treasure in the eyes of enthusiasts. While most quarters from 1993 are still in circulation, certain versions of this coin have taken on a much greater value, fetching incredible sums at auctions. So, let's delve into the fascinating story of the 1993 quarter and explore what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so extraordinary. To understand the significance of the 1993 quarter, we need to step back in time a bit. The history of the quarter goes all the way back to the birth of the United States. Introduced in 1796, the quarter was initially a way for the U.S. government to provide smaller denominations of currency for trade. Over the centuries, its design has undergone multiple changes, with each new version telling a different chapter in the nation's history. However, by 1993, the quarter was firmly rooted in the American psyche, recognized as an essential coin in circulation. The design of the 1993 quarter adhered to the traditional format established in 1932. On the obverse, the coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. This design, created by artist John Flanagan, has been in use on the quarter for decades and remains one of the most enduring images on U.S. coinage. Washington is depicted in profile, with the words "Liberty" above his head and "In God We Trust" inscribed to the left. The year of minting, 1993 in this case, appears beneath his portrait. The reverse of the coin also follows a classic design. It features a striking depiction of an eagle in flight, with its wings spread wide. This image, which has been part of the quarter's design since 1932, symbolizes freedom and the soaring aspirations of the United States. Around the eagle, the words "United States of America" and "quarter dollar" appear, identifying the coin and its value. The simple yet powerful design of the 1993 quarter made it a beloved coin for American citizens and collectors alike. Now, while the design remained largely unchanged, there was an important shift in the U.S. Mint's operations during the 1990s. This was a time when the Mint was looking to update and modernize its coinage to reflect new themes and commemorate various aspects of American history. One of the most significant changes occurred with the introduction of the 50-state quarters program in 1999, but it's worth noting that the 1993 quarter was part of the larger context in which this program was born. In 1993, the Mint was still primarily focused on producing the traditional Washington quarter. However, during this period, collectors began to notice that there were certain variations in the way the coins were struck. These variations, often subtle, could make a significant difference in the coin's value. As is the case with many coins, small errors or inconsistencies in production can lead to a dramatic increase in a coin's worth. One of the most intriguing factors that have contributed to the value of the 1993 quarter is the occurrence of certain minting errors. Collecting coins with errors has been a long-standing practice among numismatists, as these coins are often much rarer and more valuable than their standard counterparts. Errors in minting can occur for a variety of reasons, such as problems with the dies used to strike the coins, issues with the coin blanks, or even misalignments during the striking process. For example, one of the most prized versions of the 1993 quarter is the so-called double die variety. This error occurs when the dies used to strike the coins misalign, resulting in a coin where the design is duplicated in a slightly offset manner. In the case of the 1993 quarter, a double die error can make the lettering, especially on the word "Liberty," appear as if it has been struck twice, creating a noticeable double outline. While such errors are relatively rare, they have become highly sought after by collectors, as they represent a unique and historical flaw in the coin's production. Additionally, some of the 1993 quarters have been found with unusual wear or other marks that further set them apart from the typical coin. These variations might include coins with off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned with the coin's edge, or coins that have been struck with excessive force, causing portions of the design to be overpressed. These types of errors often go unnoticed by casual collectors, but for the discerning numismatist, they represent a significant opportunity to add something truly special to their collection. As the years have gone by, the demand for rare and error-stricken coins like the 1993 quarter has only increased. The rise of online marketplaces, where collectors can buy and sell coins from all over the world, has only fueled the fascination with rare specimens. Coin collectors and investors have become more diligent in identifying these hidden gems, carefully combing through coin rolls or searching through batches of change in hopes of uncovering an overlooked treasure. In the case of the 1993 quarter, the potential for finding a valuable coin has led many collectors to seek out this particular year, knowing that there may be an error coin waiting to be discovered. But what's truly remarkable about the 1993 quarter is not just its design or its potential for minting errors, it's the fact that, even in the midst of a sea of coins, certain versions have risen to incredible values. As the world of numismatics has grown more sophisticated, some of these rare 1993 quarters have fetched astonishing prices at auction. While the average 1993 quarter is worth only its face value of 25 cents, certain specimens, especially those with rare minting errors, have sold for much higher amounts. In some cases, these error coins have been known to reach figures of $130,000 or more at auction, depending on their rarity, condition, and the degree of the error. This price is especially surprising when you consider that the 1993 quarter was mass-produced and distributed in large quantities. The fact that such a coin could fetch such a high price demonstrates the unique nature of the coin market, where a small mistake during production or a specific variation in design can make a coin worth far more than its face value. For collectors, the allure of the 1993 quarter is undeniable. It represents the intersection of history, art, and rarity, and it offers a glimpse into the intricacies of coin production. Whether it's the possibility of finding a double die error or simply holding onto a coin that has stood the test of time, the 1993 quarter has earned its place in the world of numismatics as one of the most fascinating and valuable coins to collect. In conclusion, the 1993 quarter may seem like just another coin from a seemingly ordinary year, but it holds a deeper significance for those in the world of coin collecting. Its design, its historical context, and the potential for minting errors have made it an increasingly valuable asset in the numismatic world. While many 1993 quarters will remain in circulation, a select few will continue to rise in value, fetching astronomical sums at auctions and becoming prized possessions for collectors. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare quarters, you might just be holding onto a small piece of American history, and perhaps a future treasure worth $132,000 or more. The Harper's Ferry 2016 quarter is one of the most sought-after coins in American numismatics today. Although it might appear as just another coin to most people, it has a rich history, intricate design, and an intriguing story behind its minting that makes it a true collector's treasure. The coin not only serves as a piece of currency but also as a commemoration of a pivotal moment in American history, the story of Harper's Ferry, the place where courage and a pivotal chapter in the fight for freedom intersected. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we first have to dive into the background of the Harper's Ferry National Historical Park, which is located in West Virginia. Harper's Ferry is one of the most iconic locations in American history. It's best known for the 1859 raid led by abolitionist John Brown, an event that significantly impacted the history of slavery in the United States. John Brown's raid was an attempt to incite a slave rebellion, and although the raid failed, it set the stage for the Civil War that would follow just a few years later. Harper's Ferry also holds significant historical importance due to its strategic location as a transportation hub. In the 19th century, it was home to a federal armory and arsenal, which made it a vital center for military production. The town itself is nestled at the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers, surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty, making it a symbol of the intersection between America's history, politics, and its natural landscape. In 2016, the U.S. Mint issued a quarter to commemorate Harper's Ferry as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honors national parks and historical sites across the United States. This program, which began in 2010, saw the release of 5 new quarters each year, each one designed to represent a different national park or historical site. The Harper's Ferry coin was one of the final pieces in the program and quickly became a standout due to its beautiful design and historical significance. The design of the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter is one of the key factors that make it so special. On the obverse of the coin, we see the familiar image of George Washington, as is customary with all quarters produced by the U.S. Mint since 1932. However, It's the reverse of the coin that tells the true story of Harper's Ferry's importance in American history. The reverse design of the coin features a stunning representation of the iconic view of the Harper's Ferry landscape. The scene includes the historic John Brown's Fort, a structure that was once the heart of the armory during the raid, and is depicted in dramatic detail. The fort is shown alongside the surrounding hills and rivers, offering a powerful visual representation of the location's natural beauty and historical significance. In the background, the town of Harper's Ferry is seen with the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers converging, showcasing the strategic importance of the town in America's past. Above the image, the words Harper's Ferry are inscribed, along with West Virginia, and the year the coin was minted, 2016. What truly sets this coin apart from other quarters, though, is not only its design but the rarity of certain variations. Like many coins, the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter was produced in large quantities, and for most collectors, it might seem like just another piece of change. But in the world of numismatics, collectors know that certain coins, especially those with unique features or flaws, can be worth an incredible amount of money. Minting errors, like double strikes, off-center impressions, and other anomalies, are highly coveted among collectors because they are often unique and rare, which makes them valuable. For example, a few coins from the Harper's Ferry series have been found to have a distinct double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck multiple times by the same die, resulting in the design being duplicated or offset. In the case of the Harper's Ferry quarter, this can result in extra impressions in the details of the fort, the river, or the text on the coin. These errors are rare, and only a few coins have surfaced with this particular flaw. The value of such coins has skyrocketed at auction, with some pieces fetching over $120,000. Now, the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter is not just sought after for these errors. Its significance in American history also elevates its value. As one of the coins in the America the Beautiful series, it represents a tangible connection to a place that shaped the course of history. The moment captured on the coin, the representation of John Brown's fort and the breathtaking landscape of Harper's Ferry, serves as a reminder of the complex history of the United States and the ongoing fight for freedom. The coin allows collectors and history enthusiasts alike to own a piece of that legacy. In addition to its historical and design value, the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter's appeal lies in its place within the broader America the Beautiful quarters program. These coins have become highly sought after because they feature some of the most famous national parks and historical sites in the country. Each coin in the series tells a story, and the Harper's Ferry quarter is no exception. Collectors who have completed the set of these quarters consider it to be one of the most prized pieces in the collection. For some collectors, the coin is even more special because it was produced in a unique manner. Like many modern coins, the Harper's Ferry quarter was minted using state-of-the-art techniques, which ensures a high level of detail and quality. The U.S. Mint produced the coin in large quantities, but only a select few collectors were lucky enough to find the error coins or the ones in pristine condition that would become highly valuable. As with all collectible coins, the value increases as more and more time passes, and fewer examples of the coin remain in mint condition. As the years have gone by, the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter has continued to gain in value. The demand for coins with historical significance and unique features has only increased, and as more collectors and investors look for rare specimens to add to their portfolios, coins like the Harper's Ferry quarter have become hot commodities. What started out as a piece of change worth just 25 cents is now worth far more than its face value, and those who were lucky enough to hold onto it have found themselves in possession of a small treasure. At auctions, the Harper's Ferry 2016 quarter has been sold for stunning amounts. Coins that have been certified in perfect condition or those with rare minting errors have been known to fetch upwards of $120,000 or more. This price is especially remarkable when you consider that these coins were initially intended for circulation and were produced in large quantities. But as is the case with many collectibles, rarity, condition, and historical significance can dramatically increase a coin's value. For those in the numismatic community, the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter is a true gem. It's a coin that tells the story of a pivotal moment in American history and features a stunning design that reflects the beauty of one of the nation's most important historical sites. Whether it's the allure of the historical connection, the beauty of the design, or the potential for a rare minting error, this coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. In conclusion, the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter is a prime example of how a seemingly simple piece of currency can transcend its original purpose and become a valuable collector's item. With its rich history, exquisite design, and the potential for rare minting errors, this coin has become one of the most sought-after coins in the America the Beautiful quarters program. The story of Harper's Ferry continues to live on through this coin, and for collectors, owning a piece of that story, especially one worth $120,000, is truly a rare and remarkable opportunity.